All right. Okay, well, take it easy.
Have a safe drive.
Take care.
See you guys later. Drive safe, eh? It feels good that Adam feels comfortable enough to leave me in charge. And it's good that those guys get out of here, too. Peace and quiet.
On his way out of town, Adam stops in at the local garage where wrecker HR-68 is getting a safety inspection.
When HR-68 left BC, it was supposed to be ready to go for an Alberta inspection. And they supposedly went through that truck with a fine-tooth comb.
Jamie's new mechanic prepped the truck for its trip north.
We're changing all the fluids to make it so that Adam can go all over Alberta. And once he gets to Alberta, I don't really give a because he's out of range.
Are you guys making out with this thing?
So far, we found 3 wheel seals gone.
Yeah, they just done them rear ends too before we brought them up here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, the inside of this tire has oil on it.
Okay.
That indicates a wheel seal leaking inside. So we'll be pulling this one apart.
The wheels are ready to fall off, axle seals were leaking, and nobody ever caught it and hope.
I've told them straight out, this is going to fail.
I'm a little bit pissed about the rear end stuff.
It's not putting Adam in the Christmas spirit on his way home for the holidays.
See, they were just done 3 weeks ago. Now my truck is going to be down for a couple days getting that stuff fixed that should have been done in hope.
Back in BC,
We'll get her done.
Heavy Rescue's Ken Monkhouse is heading 10 miles up a remote logging road for what should be a quick recovery.
Just a pickup truck with a trailer over the embankment. Shouldn't be that hard.
With Jamie off of police rotation, every non-highway job helps. Even a small one. Don Starr's been waiting an hour for backup after his own truck failed to make it up the mountain.
I just couldn't climb it, that's all. The truck's a little light in the back end. It's made for hauling trucks, not for climbing hills like this.
And Don knows these hills. With more of his crew in Alberta, Jamie hired the 20-year mountain veteran to help keep the BC operation running.
I've seen pretty much all of it.
I was. About another 2 to 3K. The truck's only supposed to be about 10 or 15 feet over the side, but the trailer's down 40.
How steep is this freaking hill?
I haven't got a clue, bud. I only got up so far. I'll grab my gloves.
So slow and low or gumboot, or what do you think?
I don't know, I backed up to the bridge and took a run at it.
The first challenge is just getting to the site of the recovery. 2 miles up a hill of sheer ice.
Right where I spun. Oh, you got more weight on the back.
Way more.
That's the difference.
The road to go in was just solid ice all the way there, and we got up to the top of the hill and we had to stop to where we were going to do the recovery. We're sitting on sheer ice.
We can't do anything.
Helping this guy is not really an option now because I won't be able to back up that hill.
No, that's out of the question.
We could never get a bigger tow truck in there to do the recovery on it. And you're not going to get a bigger truck in there anyways because the road's so bad, it's so narrow, and it's so covered in ice.
But Ken and Don realize their problem is a lot bigger than not being able to recover the pickup.
Well, it's got a layer of ice right underneath. You can see where your chains were digging. How the do we get out of here?
I don't know what to do here, Don. I really don't. This is sheer ice. There's a big steep embankment over here. There's a nice big ditch over here. We can't get nothing in front of it. If I try to come back down backwards, you need to end up in the ditch or over the embankment and die. What the dude?
But Don's 20 years of towing has taught him a few tricks.
How about lowering your wheel lift and putting your frame forks in upside down? Would that help?
Yeah.
You might dig the road up a little bit so you get some traction.
Yeah, maybe that's the best thing to do. What if we should turn it like that? I just wonder if that's not gonna dig in to make the front end swing out that way.
Suck it in and see what it does. There you go.
Once I get going, it's gonna go.
Oh, you know it.
It's 22,000 pounds.
There's not enough room to turn around, so Ken will have to go down the icy hill backwards.
I'm thinking it's gonna go over the edge.
If the truck starts to slide, Ken could drop straight over the cliff.
Straighten her up. Shouldn't be up here doing this. Right at that real snotty part.
There it goes. Without dog! Get up, get up, get up, get up!
Open the door. Get out of the way.
Look out!
You're right at that real snotty part.
An hour and a half east of Hope, Ken Monkhouse is inching down an icy logging road backwards.
How's my front wheels, Don?
They're good.
Veteran mountain driver Don Starr is trying to guide Ken safely to the bottom. But even tire chains are no match for ice this bad.
Without dog! Look out! There it goes.
Look out.
Look out, look out, look out, look out, Don, look out!
Hold her there with the brakes.
Back up at Whipsaw Creek, Ken and Don are still trying to get Jamie's truck out of the ditch.
Try giving her a little bit.
With night falling and the temperature dropping, they're running out of time.
Okay, hold it. You got it. Don't stop. Just turn your wheels this way. Straighten them out. Okay, you're headed down. It's all yours, Ken.
I only thought that we could get the truck straight on the edge of the road, not out of the ditch. But when it came out of the ditch, we're going all the way. We're not stopping.
Ken has to make it down a mile of sheer ice with a 400-foot drop at his side.
Failure is not an option. If you go over the embankment, no one's gonna find you.
Back in town, Adam's long day is almost over. He can finally put his work problems aside.
He's gonna come home and surprise my little girl. She hasn't seen me in about a month. I think she'll be very excited. Oh. Kayla. Come here. Hey, this is why I work these long hours in these god-awful conditions, is for little moments like this.
I didn't see that one.
You missed me?
Yes.
Love you. Got you something?
Yes.
Or this? Yes, here for the toys.
Are those forks still down? Those wheel lift forks still down?
Back up the logging road, Don and Ken are on the move again.
How's it feel?
He wants to take off, but you know what?
They've reached the top of the steepest stretch of the icy hill.
I'm thinking I'm not gonna let this truck over the embankment after all we did to get it down to where it was. I don't like to fail, and I don't like looking stupid.
Take her in low, low, and idle down.
What I'm doing.
City drivers, not saying that they're not good operators. You just have to watch out for them, because if you don't, somebody can get hurt or even killed.
How's my front wheels, Don?
They're good.
Don watches for any signs of slippage.
The road's so bad, it's so narrow, and it's so covered in ice. I was just thinking we're gonna die. It's pretty here.
Real slick.
As Ken inches down the hill.
No.
Momentum takes over.
Get out!
Look out!
Get out of there! How's it feel?
He wants to take off.
At Whipsaw Creek, Ken Monkhouse is inching down a steep stretch of an icy logging road.
Take her low and idle down.
I'm doing.
Just steps away from a 400-foot drop.
Get out!
Once again, his 5-ton starts to slide out of control.
Get out of there!
But this time, Ken stays behind the wheel.
Ken!
Ken managed to steer the truck just enough to keep it on the road.
Buddy, I wouldn't have rode her that far. You done a hell of a job.
I feel a lot better when we're back on pavement.
I thought she was gone.
I thought so too.
Death-defying, let me tell you that right now. If Ken hadn't have pulled that out, that truck would have been gone over the side.
That was crazy, man. What a ride.
Brave man, I wouldn't have rode her down. But he did. And he kept it under control, too.
Want to get out of here, get back on the road.
7 hours after arriving on the mountain, Ken and Dawn are back where they started.
Nightmare.
Yep. Why am I doing this? Why am I risking my life? For nothing, for no pay, not a dime. Doesn't make any sense to me.
I understand, Ken, what was going through. Towers have a different perspective on mortality than other people do. We see it so much.
Maybe this isn't meant to be.
They didn't get the wreck, but they got away with their lives.
If I wouldn't have got out there if it wasn't for you, my friend, so I really respect you. I don't respect hardly anybody, but I respect you a lot. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Let's get the out of here.
But when the guys get back to the shop empty-handed, it only adds to Jamie's frustration.
You know, the first thing I want to do when I hear all this stuff is just yell and scream.
I know.
It's hard for me to be...
Jamie thinks Ken and Dawn should have used heavier-duty chains.
I don't think that putting doubles or triples on there would have made a difference, Jamie, because it was just that frickin' icy.
I'm honestly thinking I got 2 guys up there that should know what they're doing and should be able to pull us off. Another no-money day.
In Hope, 2 days after Christmas, crews are gearing up to go back on highway rotation. But Ken Monkhouse is still reeling from his near miss up in the mountains.
So that Forest Service road was pretty traumatic. A couple people could have come real close to dying, including myself.
It may work.
Can you and me go have a chat, private? Just had nightmares about it every night. Wake up in the middle of the night, just freak right out. Go for a walk around the block, go back to bed, push play, the nightmare starts all over again. Are you gonna want to kill me if I go and work for a month in the city to help buddy out? And I can go down there and pound a bunch of cash. If you're getting mad, and don't worry, I won't do it.
Well, no, I mean...
It seems like we got lots of guys and a few trucks.
I tell you, this is the worst time of the day to do it.
But I'm so out of sorts with myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
It's a thing because tonight we got to have guys on the go. It's just another thing that you just don't need to happen.
This morning. Just a traffic jam.
In northern Alberta, Highway 881 is jammed with crews heading back to the oil fields.
It's so bad you can't even pass a guy. Whereabouts exactly is this accident?
Extremely slippery.
30 miles north of Lac La Biche, heavy rescue arrives at the scene of a complex wreck. A bucket truck for stringing power lines is down.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be driving that home.
The top-heavy truck caught a wheel in the soft snow, veered down the steep embankment, and flipped over on its side in 3 feet of snow.
Holy buddy, she's deep.
Adam arrived back from BC early this morning. The clients want him to recover the truck without damaging the fiberglass boom arm, worth $250,000.
Thanks, Bill, Adam.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
You too, man.
You're dealing with big dollar equipment, huge companies.
Yeah.
You can't hold customers up. You gotta get their out of the ditch, you get them moving. People want it now and now and now.
But the work can't start until Colin arrives with the wrecker.
Colin's probably ran out of fuel somewhere between here and there. I don't know what it is with fuel in that man.
All right, well, we're here on the scene. Put together a little plan of action and get this thing out of the ditch.
But Adam's not letting Colin live down last night's mistake.
Why didn't you fill it up when you went to Edmonton and back?
I did fill it up when I went to Edmonton.
So you fill it up when you come back from Edmonton?
No.
Why not? Don't I always harp you about fuel?
Yeah, you harped me about everything.
At the end of the day, I really like the guy. I like working with him. I just kind of wish he would progress a little more. We're probably lucky to have him because he takes all the constructive criticism I give him. There you are, see? There, pumpkin.
He can call me all the nicknames he wants to call me. If Adam's picking on you and being a bully, it's because he loves you.
He's a big dirty, this one. We're not gonna hurt nothing going around that. That'll give us a bit more lift too, right? The thing is with a bucket truck, they're a lot heavier, they're a lot taller, and once they flop onto their side, they're a lot harder to get back onto their wheels. Just a 100 phone calls from the office. Hello?
And there's a growing backlog of recoveries all the way up to Fort McMurray.
Phone calls from the office, wanting me to do this, wanting me to do that. And I told them, well, I can't.
But there's a new arrival to take off some of the pressure. Ken Monkhouse has been away from heavy rescue since a close call early in the season.
I was too shaky. I lost my nerve for a couple months, sir.
Look out! Get out of here!
Buddy, I wouldn't have rode her that far. You done a hell of a job.
Too old for this bull. So I had to go back to work and just work through it and get it out of my head. It took a long time.
Up she goes.
But after 3 months in the city, Ken's back and joining the team in Alberta.
Oh, I like Ken, you know, he's got a different personality about him.
I never felt like I was part of the team until I left the team. And then I kind of realized, well, yeah, you know, you were a pretty big key part of that team. So you had to come back and retake my place.
I'm on my way. You bet.
As Ken hauls the pickup away, Adam is tackling the B train.
Good. Don't want to put a lot of pressure on these, do you?
No, I don't, no.
Adam will employ the rotator to lift the strapped stacks of concrete up off the trailer and then use HR-68 to slide them back into position.
I want to make sure what I'm doing is right. I don't want to hurt my guys. I don't want to have a block slide into my truck. They shouldn't fall off now anyways, I don't think. It's like a big game of Jenga. You gotta be careful of what you do.
There you go, there you go. Oh, yeah.
It's a kind of a finesse kind of job. I don't need no rip and tear right now, so we gotta be careful. Like everything's on the verge of falling off. You got it?
Kevin, backstrap, backstrap.
Take this off?
Yeah, is it tight?
Yeah.
Be careful with that.
All it would take would be one wrong move. And bottom slabs could slip out, the whole thing could come down.
and I'm the guy that's standing on top of the pile.
This one?
Yeah. We'll just take it off and then we'll throw it over, but just let it go slowly. If we take it, we'll throw it over top.
Tighten it?
Yeah, tighten it. Not super tight, but
Just snug.
No, don't tighten it up too much, because the second one we're gonna move is gonna run right into
there?
it. Just so it's taut.
So it's what?
Taut.
Taut.
Taut. Taut.
Taut.
It will be a balancing act. Right to the end.
You got about another foot to go before you clear the deck.
Okay.